Today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we check out the all-new RSS20 Revstar Standard from Yamaha. For quite a few years now, Yamaha has had what I consider to be a modern classic guitar series, the Revstar, and they've recently updated the line with a bunch of new finishes and a couple of bells and whistles that weren't in the previous iteration of the Revstar, and we're going to go over all of them today. Now, before we go any further, this is a sponsored video, and Yamaha has asked me to show you guys the new Revstar. However, all thoughts and opinions are always mine. Now, when I look at the Revstar guitars, I always think of classic Euro cafe racer aesthetic, at least for the first series. Now, with these new finishes that they have come out with, you know, you kind of help but wonder, like, okay, now they went into the 70s or something like that. I love sparkle finishes. You guys know what a fan of sparkle finishes I am, and this is no exception. I love this sparkle green Revstar, and it's just lovely, isn't it? Now, the body of this Revstar Standard is a maple-topped chambered mahogany body. Now, this is going to give you a little bit of airiness and a little bit of snappiness while cutting down some of the weight normally associated with a guitar of this size and thickness. My particular guitar weighs about 8 pounds, which I would consider to be a sweet spot for an electric guitar. Now, as far as the neck goes, this is a thin C profiled mahogany neck with jumbo frets, stainless steel frets, and the neck is reinforced with carbon rods, which I did not know before I got this guitar. And when I took it out of the gig bag, I did what we all do when we take a guitar out of the gig bag. I strummed a chord. This thing was still in tune after coming from California up to Seattle and sitting in my shipping department for a couple of days before I could get to it. So yeah, this is an extremely stable neck and guitar. Now let's talk about the new pickups for the new Revstar Standard line. These are called VH5 pickups, and they're in an El Nico 5 magnet with a silver base plate. These do two different things depending on how you have the focus switch engaged. And we'll talk about this focus circuit in just a second. However, the voicings of the pickups can either be kind of a vintagey, stringier sound, or a hotter output, more top end rolled off affair. Either way, you can get any tones you want out of any of these, any combination of the humbucker pickups with the 5-way selector switch. The bridge pickup, I would say it's very rock and roll sounding, and the neck pickup is actually kind of mellow, and I like it. So let's go ahead and talk about the focus switch, shall we? So the focus circuit, or switch rather, is on the tone control, and it's a push-pull pot, and in the down position, it's in a regular configuration as far as the pickups goes, right? So the pickups are just, you're hearing the pickups kind of vintagey, kind of stringy. Now if I pull and engage the focus circuit, I'm gonna get a whole bunch more output. I'm gonna get the top end rolled off, and I'm gonna get a resonant frequency shift in the pickup sound. It's gonna be a little fatter, and it's gonna be a lot louder. This is basically having like a clean boost built into the guitar. Pretty cool. And lastly, the Revstar Standard, of course, comes with a Tune-o-matic bridge and a stop bar tailpiece. This is just a classic rock and roll machine. The new finishes I am so in love with, and I really like the focus circuit as well. I particularly like to use it when I am on the neck position, so I can be on the neck, roll the volume down, and then engage the focus and kind of amp it up a little bit. I really like doing that. It kind of gives you basically a pedal on the guitar, kind of. It's really, really cool. Comfortable guitar and affordable at that, at $7.99 for this affair. Pretty damn good deal, if I don't say so myself. Yeah, the aesthetics here, the sound is here, the feel is right here. Yamaha Revstar Standard, I will link down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I have been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.